Hey guys, how's it going? Today I'm going to be doing like a mini behind the scenes video and just talking about misconceptions with vocal production, Autotune, but also I'm going to be talking about my singles, my two new singles that are coming out. Really exciting stuff. They're going to be awesome, mint. And as you know, I'm coming up on 1,000 subscribers. That's pretty exciting in only about like 5 months. So I'm going to be doing like something cool to interact with you guys. It's going to be a Q&A. So leave your comments down below or on any of my social media and I'll get to it when I hit 1k subs. Just quickly before we start this video, I just wanted to say there's a few people who want to support me like financially and stuff like that. You can go over to my Patreon. If everyone gave like $1 a month, there's cool like bonuses and stuff like that. Then I'd have enough, from $1 a month from each of you to just make these like, awesome, high quality vids with like a great mic and stuff like that. So yeah, if you want to, that's only for if you want to and if you have the money. If you don't do it. So yeah, I'm just going to switch over to voiceover and screen capture. So stay tuned. So here we are in Logic. Now let's just start with looking at my sort of setup. So I've got my laptop with Logic on it. Logic is just the DAW or the music editing software that I choose to use. I have my interface, which then plugs into my computer and my mic plugs into my interface. Have earphones or headphones coming out of that, and basically these are used to check alongside my iPod and phone what my music sounds like across different devices and stuff like that. So let's get straight into it. I use these plugins called Slate Digital's Everything Bundle. So they have pretty much everything you need to make almost industry standard, or if you know what you're doing, industry standard stuff. So let's get right into it. I'll show you how I start. So I've got my two recordings here. This is from a cover I've done. It's a collaboration, so you can hear what stuff sounds like on a male vocal or female vocal and some piano. So here we recorded this in my kitchen. I'm trying to get it slightly bright, kind of like Justin Bieber, Love Yourself, just because I want it to cut through YouTube compression and Apple earphones. I just think having it slightly bright, slightly sharp, slightly harsh makes it sound better, and that's where most of my viewers are on phone and earphones. So let's get right into it. I have the noise gate right here, and basically what I'll do with the noise gate is I'll take everything typically around 70 decibels and below out, so you don't have to hear my mum in the background or something, laughing her head off, cackling or something like that. So that's taken out. And then we have the graphic EQ. So what I'll do here is with this EQ, I'll go and listen to the sound. So just have a listen to this. I'll solo out my vocal and just have a listen. Who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone? So I'm gonna love you now. It's gross. So I take that band in the graphic EQ, take it down. I'll use the graphic EQ or Slate Digital, their custom series EQ. It really depends on the sound I'm looking for. For this one, I chose to go with the graphic EQ. So I'll take those two down. As you can hear, it's just a really gross, boxy sound. I don't want it. Now here, where you're looking where my cursor is, I'm just circling around. I'm taking some bass out of my voice. So basically, if I get real close to the mic like this, I'm creating some extra bass, and I want to be able to take that out because I like to have intimacy in my vocal by getting close to the mic, but I also have to lower the bass a bit sometimes, otherwise it's very boomy and bass heavy. So if I sing, I'll give you an example. Ho, 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 ho. There, I'm sounding good, but too much bass, and I don't want that bass coming into my mix and ruining my mix. So I'll take a bit of bass out. Also, I'll take out the low end just here, and take some rumble, vibration of the mic, other ambient sounds out, just kind of like a little bit what the noise gate does, but not exactly the same thing. So then I'll move into de-esser, taking the t, s, ch sounds out, put it on strong because I'm making this vocal very bright. So let's just hear how that sounds now.
Oh, what's in the stars?
It's a slightly pan part.
Who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone?
And then more solo part. So you can just hear it's taking the S's and the harshness of them down to a point where it's much more bearable to hear. But then I bring it out a lot more, and it seems like I've done it a little bit too much, and it sounds like I've over de-essed it. But then once I bring all these things out, and I learned that from Stephen Slate in his Everything Bundle Pro mixing course. So yeah, if you don't know Slate Digital, last year I had like this guy on Snapchat. He was like, "Are you a millionaire?" I'm like, "Nah, man. My 21st birthday, I had like $100 in my bank, and I realized that plugins I needed to get a good sound. So I reached out to Slate Digital, and they helped me out. They gave me the plugins, and I said, "You look, in return, what I'll do is I'll just give an honest review." So here we are. So anyways, I head up, and this is my bread and butter right here. So if we turn these off so you can hear exactly what each one is doing, I'll go through them one by one or group by group. This is the virtual mix bus and the virtual channel. Basically what they do is give it more clarity.
So I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have.
And a lot of these things, it takes combinations to get them to sound good. They may not sound great solo, or they may sound good solo, and then when you add in a few more elements, it changes the dynamic, so you go back and tweak it. But this is all being, tweaked to my liking and how I want the cover to be. So then I've added a lot of air. Like I said, I wanted a bright mix that really cuts through after YouTube compression and Apple earphones and stuff like that. I just feel like it sounds good. And it kind of suits the live vibe a little bit.
Who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone? So I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have.
So that's what that's sounding like now. And I put in a compressor. A compressor basically just brings up the quiet parts of my voice so you can hear it better.
Who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone?
So when I go down, you can still hear it. It's not disappearing. Then I've got the Air Earth EQ.
Who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone?
Which adds a nice low tone to the vocal. I have the Monster here. Sometimes I use it. That's actually free alongside Revival. If you have an iLog 2, they're free as like samples. It's part of their bundle. But yeah, then this is my favorite thing, the FG Bomber. You add this on a vocal, just listen to what it like does. Let's turn it off.
No, who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone?
And then we'll turn it on.
When I'm gone. Who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone? So I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have.
Way more present. I love that. So anyways, then now it's a bit sharp, so I'm going to put a bit of reverb on it. I've got verb suites, pre-delay around 80, chorus down low because I recorded this in my kitchen with my sing mate Sasha. And I wanted it to not clash with this chorus and some of this pre-delay with the room reverb because my kitchen doesn't have the best acoustics. So then I chucked also some tape machine on just to make it really sort of clear and bring out more detail in the voice. So that's what I've done there. And then this
Who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone?
You say, oh, it sounds a bit thin. Yeah, it does. So what I did is I tried to add a little bit of thickness. This is another trick I learned from Stephen Slate. He's got some good tips and tricks in his mixing course. You just chuck it over here onto a new auxiliary channel. You bus the vocal to this, and then you add a preamp. You take down the middle range of your voice, and then you bring out the higher frequencies at 15k and some bass. I liked 200. He normally says to do 100, but I did 200 with the custom series equalizer. And then some more presence with this mix bus presence punch. It's just this thing, man. This is what makes my vocals sound like they're in your face, like I'm actually singing to you. And that's not auto-tune. That's not being unfair in terms of vocal processing by making yourself sound like what you don't sound like. No, that's completely wrong. What it's about is giving you a clear vocal to hear, as if you were standing right in front of me. So now, that's my voice. Let's have a quick solo of her voice.
Pulling me further.
That right there is not how her voice sounds in real life. That sounds terrible compared to how she sounds in real life. So turn on the noise gate, turn graphic EQ, de-esser, virtual mix rack, verb suite, classics, virtual tape, all the plugins.
Pulling me further.
Great. Turn on the bass, the same thing I did with my vocals.
Pulling me further. Further than I've been before. Stronger. Shaking me right to the core.
So there we've got a bit more thickness. Still not quite sounding how she sounds in real life. Plus we were super hot when we recorded this. Is like a crazy hot day. So then I head into the master fader and I put in some more presence. And then I add some compression. I love this glue on the FG red and just half, really tweak it to my liking. Some virtual tape, saturate quite a bit actually, but I like the sound it gave it. And I'll let you listen to what those three do in the context of the full mix.
I don't know what's in the stars. Never heard it from above. The world isn't nice.
So that's a pan section. Then I'll let you hear me solo.
Who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone? So I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have.
And I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it. I want you to love me now.
I don't know who's gonna.
So yeah, and then I sort of alter.
Think about you, love me now.
Love me now.
Love me now.
Love me now.
Oh, love me now.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
So sounds way better. And then there's this last one. This is the mastering plugin from Slate Digital. And I love this little knob right here. I love it. Just have a listen.
Think about it. I want you to love me now.
Love me now.
Love me now.
Love me now.
Oh, love me now.
Whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Love me now.
Love me now.
Love me now.
Oh, love me now. Love me now.
So you can just really hear what it's doing there with the dynamic perception knob. It's just spreading it out. It's nice. You got dither setting, ceiling setting, and all that kind of stuff. So it's pretty awesome, and I hope you've enjoyed this mini sort of behind the scenes thing. Let's just have a quick listen and see how it sounds all together. And usually, typically after this, I'll bounce it as an audio file, uncompressed, and then make a few more tweaks, a bit more compression or whatever I think it needs, and make it louder. And yeah, that's about it.
Know what's in the stars. Never heard it from above. The world isn't nice, but I know what's in my heart. And if you ain't mine, I'll be torn apart. I don't know who's gonna kiss you when I'm gone. So I'm gonna love you now, like it's all I have.
So yeah guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Basically, I'm hoping to get a good new mic. Hopefully, I can get one off Slate Digital. They have a cool one where it's like you can emulate all different kinds of mics. If not, I'll have to make do and save up for a while. But anyways, let's get into the singles. So basically, I have 2 singles that I'm currently producing. I have a film crew and stuff with mates and stuff. So my friends who are, you know, great at editing and filming and all that kind of stuff are gonna really help me out. I'm doing it here with towels hanging from my roof as acoustic treatment. Little reflection filter and a condenser microphone, but I'm gonna make it sound dope. I've been spending ages on these 2 singles, practicing dancing, singing, performing, acting, you know, choreography, everything, just the whole package pretty much. I've been practicing and I'm trying to get there. But so guys, please keep an eye out for that. I'm so excited that we've hit like 1K subs almost in like 5 months. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. And I'm just looking forward. I'm really looking forward to what the future holds. And I hope you continue to follow my journey. So, peace.